in the land of the cripples, the man with a limp is a god. The land of the blind, the man with one eye is king. And I feel like I am king of the idiots, surrounded by all of you, because you don't know a damn thing about a damn thing. You're all looking at me like this is all news. That you've never been told stories about moon bats when you were a little boy or girl. Unbelievable.
All right, Alan. If you're so smart, why don't you prove it?
Go ahead. Bring it on. There's not anything you can ask me that I don't know the answer to. I am all knowing, all being. I've seen it all, done it all.
Oh my God. Okay, then I need an answer, because this is something that literally haunts me at night when I lay in bed, and I just need some clarity on this, okay? Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? Because either one to me seems terrifying, and I just need somebody to help me out because I can't take it anymore.
The fear and anxiety you are experiencing is a real thing, and this is bigger than the problem you've presented. I'm not a doctor, but it sounds to me like you've got space ghosts. That's exactly what's going on, and that's why you're up late at night and you can't sleep. You're being haunted by ghosts from space. Now, here's how it's gonna go. Zero prep time, open battlefield. I want to fight one horse-sized duck, and I'm gonna take him out by the ankle. It's that easy. It's that simple.
Okay.
Come on, any more brain busters?
I got a slightly more difficult one here for you. Imagine, if you will, an ant the size of a car. Do you think the 7 of us in this group chat could win in a fight against it if we all have samurai swords?
Yes, I think you do. And I would be the general leading that attack. And the approach I would choose is to feed you one at a time to the ant until he is full and tired and exhausted of your shit. Then I can go ahead and capitalize and death blow when he's not even paying attention.
But think how thick the exoskeleton would be. That's like titanium right there.
That's why you're gonna stuff him from the inside. You're gonna fill his belly up full of pandemic players, which are already rather nauseating, and gonna give him some sort of foodborne illness. And then from the inside out, he explodes. It's like a Mortal Kombat fatality. Pay attention. Who's got more brain busters?
I do, Danny DeVito. I love your work, by the way. I was wondering what your opinion was on crunchy versus smooth peanut butter.
You said it right there in that order. It's peanut butter. It's supposed to have peanuts in it. You're supposed to know where it came from. It's not butter of nuts. It's not butter of peanut. If it was, they would call it that. They would put the words in importance in the right order. I mean, now me personally, I like to get 2 pieces of bread, and I don't even mess around with the peanut butter. I just get a handful of peanuts still in the shell, and then I get a handful of grapes, and I put them on the other side, and then you just kind of mash them together. And that's a sandwich. That's a sandwich.
You're very extreme.
Like you have to be. I don't have time to play backseat. I don't have time to play, second fiddle, second chair to someone else's band. I am the conductor. I am the soloist. I am the lead singer. Fuck you, Wayne Brady. I can do whatever I want.
Mr. Jones, thank you for having me on the show. Big fan. My question is as follows.
Butt lump, I'll bet you got something real important to say. I'll bet what's about to come out of your mouth is some comparable Mark Twain shit that is worth everyone's time.
Well, I mean, it really hurt my feelings, but okay, my question is as follows. If the government shot down a plane full of chimpanzees and it crash landed in the desert, would any of the chimps be able to survive?
Unbelievable. Like you've never read the report about this operation before. This happened back in 1947 over Afghanistan. They dropped in chimpanzees high on cocaine nonetheless, because cocaine comes from the military. That's where it all comes from, not from South America. It's here on our bases. That's what's happening. And they dropped them into Afghanistan, and that's what you know as Al-Qaeda today.
I'm sorry, I just have a quick follow-up question. If a plane crashes on the border of two countries, where do you bury the survivors?
You don't. You lie about it. You cover it up. You don't allow anyone to discover the truth until people with big brain power like myself come and just blow the roof off the whole damn thing.
I'm going to clarify my question for you. I'm going to allow you a follow-up. The survivors?
Yeah, the whole thing's a lie. The manifest was bullshit. The names are nonsense. And I'll bet this hypothetical plane and this hypothetical story you're talking about is a lot of the reptilian shapeshifters, the global elitists, on their way to Epstein Island on the Lolita Express.
All right. I just want to cut in here. I'm going back to you talking about that peanut butter. You seem to know a lot about sandwiches. Just once and for all, gotta know, is a hot dog a sandwich?
No, never was, never will be. People want to change that. Don't believe in it. Aristotle had once said the greatest inequality was trying to make things that were not equal, equal. The hot dog is not a sandwich. Get it through your simple mind.
But it's like meat between bread. Like what's the difference?
Now, if you want to break it down and you want to look at things logically and use science, you, sir, are a sandwich. You are a carbon-based sandwich. That's exactly what you are. You are bread, insides, filling, whatever you want to call, and then bread. There's no part of you that is open and exposed, and that, sir, is why you are not a hot dog. And you need to remind yourself that every day. You are not a hot dog. Say it.
I'm not a hot dog. I'm not a hot
Say
dog.
it.
I'm not a hot dog.
Like you mean it, son.
I'm not a hot dog.
You see, ladies and gentlemen, this is called progress. This is a breakthrough. This is a man who is discovering the truth and is opening his eyes for the first time in his entire life.
All right, well, just hang on there, Alan. Hang on. Pullin Daisies, do you want to ask Alan a question?
You know, I gotta ask. You talked about the moon bats. The moon bats. Do you believe in aliens, or have you ever came into contact with one?
On several occasions. I've played cards. I don't want to say poker because that's limited to human earthbound games as you know it. I've played card games that you can't even pronounce because you have a human tongue. It's not going to happen. The aliens are real. You are an alien. You are an alien sandwich. You are an alien sandwich. I am not because I'm big brain power. I'm different. We're different.
Confused. I thought we agreed we weren't sandwiches.
You're not hot dogs.
You're not a hot dog. But a hot dog's a sandwich.
A hot dog. No. This one. All right, listen up, punching.
Wait, I'm sorry. An alien follow-up question. This has also been eating at me. How do you pronounce this?
Oh, Elon Musk's baby. That's easy. That's pronounced. Glenjamin. That's exactly how you say it.
Thank you.
Nickname Glenn. Everyone knows. Yeah, Glenn is short for Glenjamin. That's exactly how that's pronounced, and that's the correct spelling. Good on you.
All right, Alan. I have two questions for you. Is that all right?
Well, wow, yeah. Let's just take up all my big brain power on the insignificant things you want to talk about. But go ahead. Let me reveal.
All right, Alan. Who would win in a fight? Batman with 24 hours of prep time, or a drunk Jackie Chan holding a baby in a ladder factory, demanding that he doesn't want any trouble?
Well, that's Jackie Chan every day of the week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and the rest of them. That's him every day of the week. He doesn't want any trouble. However, in this fight, in this conflict, it is the anniversary of Bruce Wayne's parents' death. So he's emotionally crippled and cannot handle something intense like a fight with Jackie Chan.
Okay. And follow-up question. It's related. How would you solve the crisis between Israel and Palestine?
Yeah, I'm not going to touch that one. I'm not going near it at all.